All right, ladies, let's talk about your womb. And this just one quick kind of technique to use that's really worked for me and with other women I've shared it with. So I want to pass this on and encourage you to try it. How to clear stuff out of your womb. Now, I'm talking about this space, the second chakra, belly button down to your root. And this is such an incredible space of power and force and strength. And yet it's also a space for women where we have been injured, where we hold grief, where we hold what hurts, where we hold, any trauma from children we've birthed. We hold any sexual trauma, physical trauma. Any trauma can be held in various places in the body, but the womb is a place where, I can just hold it in there, right in the lining. The other thing is because our mothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers and fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers, what they experienced gets passed right down into you. What they didn't get a chance to clear or grieve gets passed right down into you. And so when we become conscious of this, it's our opportunity and honor, although sometimes it can feel like a great burden, but it is our opportunity and honor to do this work for our lineage, to clear out our womb. So it can be both your very individual experiences that need to be grieved and felt and lived, and it can be experiences from past that you don't even know about. Now that I can describe in another video on epigenetics and the prenatal experience. But what I want to share with you today is just one technique for clearing the womb. And so it is, I can't show right now in the video, but I want you to just put your hands like around the belly button area and around your womb. So your palms would be kind of over the ovaries if you still have your uterus. If you don't, it's still your womb space. But just place your hands there where the ovaries would have been or used to be. And find your breath there. Okay, so when you breathe, you can feel your hands move slightly. Just a couple deep breaths initially. And I'm going to show you another type of breath, a more forceful breath, that can, even a few minutes a day, help to open your awareness and open the energy down in the womb. So initially a few deep breaths. And then this technique I want to show comes from a longer meditation where you do this breath for 45 minutes for a long period of time before totally lying down. But we're just going to try it for a minute together or so. It's an open mouth breath. Okay, so almost a breathing that you might use in giving birth. It feels sexual or sensual, or it can. You focus just on the exhale, okay? Your inhale will automatically come in. This breath is also used in yoga more often with a closed mouth. But here, this technique I want to show you, use it with an open mouth, okay? So with your hands down there, you're going to try and force this breath or get this breath like a forceful arrow down into the womb space. So while you're doing that with me, you're just thinking of belly button down. You're thinking of your hips. I want you to move your hips from side to side. Think of your buttocks, okay? Everything in this sacral chakra area. And think of getting oxygen into this space. Move your hips a bit. Knees bent, right, and soft. You can move the pelvis back and forth. Or side to side or in circles. The point is to get oxygen down into there. Down into that incredible power center. Now, so you could still be doing it while you're listening to me, hey? What I'm going to invite you to do, I don't want you to try it too long unless you're maybe trying this with somebody. It's really, you can get, what do you call, like dizzy from it or such. But for 2 minutes, you could do it standing, your feet are planted, just moving and focusing on, like moving as in hip movements, right? Knees are bent, feet are planted. Moving and focusing on the hips and the pelvis and the womb area that you want to get oxygen down in there. So it's forceful, it's powerful breath, and basically you're inviting lots of light and consciousness and energy into this part of your body. And even from 2 minutes, it can feel energizing, it can feel tiring, it can feel hard, like I can't get breath down there. But I want you to try it for 2 minutes if you're really serious about wanting to clean and clear your womb, or create an enhanced connection with your ovaries, with your feminine self, with this part of the body. Maybe you want to feel more sensual, you want to feel more alive, maybe you just know that you hold your hips really tight. Whatever it is, you can use this breath for 2 minutes. Could be a couple times a day or just once a day or at any random time. And then sit or lie down, or just stand still for an equal length of time, like maybe 2 minutes. And so after you've done that forceful breath, you sit or lie down and just let the breath become really natural with an easy closed mouth or a slightly open mouth. And you observe the stillness for a couple minutes. And that's it. As it becomes more comfortable or easy, and you find you want more of that energy that can come from this practice, then you could start to do it for 5 minutes. And then you could do it for 10 minutes. Yeah, and this can be done in any part of the body. It's great for all parts of the body. But today I just wanted to talk about womb clearing, and that is one powerful, useful technique. Start small. I invite you. Ask me questions if you're not sure, and see what comes up. Then we got to allow whatever wants to open from down there. And that's where you might need some support, or it might shake things up a little bit. So that's where I invite your comments and questions. Feel free to join the Sex, Power, Love Facebook group. Keep in touch here, or find me and more details about me on my website. Thanks for joining, and good luck with that. I hope you have fun with it and keep delving into that powerful center of yours.